People Station V-103, the ATL's #1 for hip-hop, R&B, and throwbacks. Big Tigger Morning Show with Jazzy McBee. Jazzy is out. I am doing the show by myself, but I got company. Michael, Jai, and Gillian White are in the building. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
What's happening, bro?
Things are well, brother.
Yeah.
Well.
How are you, miss?
I am wonderful and blessed.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Listen, there is a brand new movie called Trouble Man. It's in theaters this Friday, August 1st. Tell me about this movie, bro.
Well, I mean, this is a movie that we haven't seen these movies in a while.
Okay.
So, with action, it's got a culture, it's got kung fu, it's got all that kind of stuff, right? And it's the stuff that I grew up on.
Right.
I grew up on these movies that made you feel good.
Okay.
Made you feel like, empowered. Like Piece of the Action, Uptown Saturday Night, that type of thing.
Okay.
And so, so I remember this movie, Trouble Man, back in the day, back in 1972.
Okay.
It was one of my favorites
All
at
right.
the time. It was this brother that was like in the hood doing things, for his community, right? And it's kind of like, you heard of Jack Reacher. It was just more like Black Reacher. Yeah, so, we got a chance to do this thing. And we had a lot of fun doing it.
So I've seen it described as an action comedy.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Absolutely. We got Method Man. We got Mike Epps. We got Orlando Jones, my wife here,
Right.
My leading lady in real life. And,
Amen.
Lala Anthony. So, this.
Yeah, we got a good cast.
Yeah, it's been the script has been around for a while, but until Method Man signed on, I didn't want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, so I mean, he came up to bat and he killed it.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, Gillian, what's it like? Like lots of couples kind of work together. And sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah.
What's it like doing the couple thing at work?
Oh my God, it's so much. We have so much fun. People don't believe how much fun we have unless you're actually on set with us.
Okay.
We're always laughing. We're always clowning around. That's my best friend.
Mm.
So so even though it's a professional setting, we're having fun the whole time. And this is our sixth movie.
Yeah, 6 movies together.
And we've done 2 TV shows together. So I think people know that we like to have fun. That's why they keep putting us together.
Having fun keeps it happy, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's on and off camera. Like, actually, I remember our kids, kicking us out of the kitchen for laughing and joking too much when they got school the next day.
They're like, be quiet. We got to get up in the morning.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you just celebrated an anniversary, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, we celebrated the anniversary of the
Ceremony.
Okay.
Yeah. But we got married quite a while back, but that was in private.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we did a very public, very coming to America ceremony.
We really did.
Yeah,
We had people
in
like
Thailand.
flowers being thrown, elephants, and people playing drums. It was in Thailand, so it was very coming to America-ish.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Absolutely. So, been together a long time.
Yeah, we
my
met
God.
28 years
28
ago.
years
Okay.
ago.
Yeah.
In a club.
Yep.
Wait a minute.
In a club.
We met in the
Okay,
club.
come on, Gillian. Paint the picture. What happened in the club? Give me the story.
I'll give you the story. I was with my girlfriend, and she was more like the sexy, like flirtatious one. I was always one just in the background. I just wanted to go to dance.
You was
That's
the
all
one
I
that
kept.
always wanted to
I
leave
wanted to
early.
dance.
You was ready.
No, I wanted to dance. I didn't want to go there like trying to hook up with people. I
Okay.
just was like, I want to dance. So she saw him and was like, ooh, he's fine. She was like, he's an actor. I was like, I ain't never seen him on nothing. So I was like, I didn't even know who he was. So she kind of kept sashaying in front of him, trying to get his attention. And finally, she got his attention, but not in the way she wanted, because he was like, who's your friend? Me.
Absolutely.
Hey, I love this story. I love this story.
Yeah. So we ended up dancing all night, which is what I came there to do. So.
And we keep dancing.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
awesome. We don't dance at the club no more. They
Just posting up.
Yeah.
Nah.
We got Michael Jai and Gillian White in the building again. Trouble Man in theaters Friday, August 1st. Mike, you've done so many movies like by yourself, like, which I appreciate, because you don't be waiting for nobody. Is that has that been empowering, or like is it frustrating?
No, it's absolutely empowering. And, I get this chance. And, back in the day, it would have been much harder to do these things. But this thing is called show business for a reason. It's a business, right? So if you can prove to people that you make money for them, you can get up to bat. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So because it's not necessarily the thing that a lot of folks are looking for. There's prejudices that are connected to our shade, and people want to believe that we don't sell worldwide, but that's not the truth.
Right.
Action sells worldwide, no matter what color you are. There's a reason why the only Asian actors we know are Jackie Chan and Jet Li, and Jean-Claude Van Damme.
Right.
But our action always sells, worldwide, and that's what put me on the map and put me in a place where I can start doing my own movies. Yeah, so that's what it is. Our culture is huge all around the world.
Right.
And people don't know that. I always encourage folks to travel, and you start realizing the mystique and the honor that's given to us in our culture. When I'm in Asia, when I'm in Central Europe, like all over the place. I'll be in Bulgaria or Romania and channel surf, and then what am I seeing? I'm seeing the youth imitating our culture. All over. I don't know what they're saying, but there's but it's like they dress like,
Right.
us, and so we translate, but the powers that be, sometimes they got blinders on. So it's up to us to, find out and give them a reason that they have to say yeah.
Okay. Michael John Gillian White is in the building. And I'm going to ask this question to both of you. Typecast is a real thing for our people as well. I'll start with you, Gillian. Is that a struggle or a thing, as a black woman actor, like this, trying to not be a stereotypical?
Yeah, absolutely. And the thing is, I like trying to go outside the box because they try to keep you in a box. And so a lot of the roles I do, I like being the judge, the detective, the badass, the villain, the terrorist. I've played so many different roles.
Right.
Because I look for roles that keep me outside the box. I don't want, earlier in my career, I was so typecast. I was just always the girlfriend, the wife, the girl next door. And I was like, oh my God, I need something to bite my teeth into. But I think as black women, we definitely have to fight to open those doors to get better roles. And a lot of women like, Viola Davis, Taraji, Gabrielle, they've been opening those doors for us, which is, helping all the others that are coming along behind us,
Absolutely.
get in. Yeah.
And you're always a superhero or a kung fu something. According to them.
Well, yeah. I understand it. There's a certain amount of assigned imagery that goes along with what I do.
Right.
Very much like my big brother Wesley Snipes, right? Whereas Wesley can do these amazing movies, like Waiting to Exhale and all these amazing films,
right.
Dramatic films. But as soon as he does martial arts, he starts getting typecast as Mr. Kung Fu.
Right.
And when people tend to forget. And so it's weird, like with me, I've actually done more comedy than martial arts stuff. People don't really realize that. But the television stuff and all that all those type of things. And I've done a lot of dramatic work. But I understand when you kick somebody in the neck.
It's a bit more impressionable.
Yeah, and unfortunately, innocent people are afraid of me. When I'm like, oh man, it's like
I'm a nice guy.
Yeah, like I'm a really nice person. But it goes with the territory. I ain't gonna complain.
Absolutely.
I ain't gonna complain. But yeah, so yeah, there's a certain typecasting that's on purpose, which is good, because you get your foot in the door. It's up to you then to branch out from there. So,
right.
Yeah, I'll do a comedy here and there, and people go, "Man, I didn't know you had that." I'm like, and they don't realize I'm that fool most of the time. They have no idea because they think I'm Mr. Kung Fu. I'm meditating at home and
doing Tai Chi in the backyard.
Like, you never hear me speak of martial arts. Yeah. Like my friends and my kids, they don't, they forget,
right.
I ain't nothing special at home. But it's all good though.
Michael Jai White, Gillian White is here this morning. Again, Trouble Man in theaters this Friday, August 1st. Grab a friend, go check it out. Has there ever been a role that you really wanted that you didn't get?
Yeah.
Could you share?
You want to talk about it?
Should I?
Yeah, go ahead. Why not?
So, many moons ago, I was up for the role in Love and Basketball.
Really?
because I am a former basketball player.
Okay.
And I was an actress, and at the time, it wasn't too many actresses that could ball, and I was good at that. So
She had scholarships.
yeah,
Several
so
colleges.
Okay.
Gina, when I went in
Full ride.
audition, Gina was like, "Well, can you ball?" And I was like, like she gave me a ball, and I was like, bah, 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 and she was like, "What?" So I was definitely up for that. I don't want to get into too many details, but I got all the way to the very end of it and didn't get it. But Sanaa got it, and it's more props to her. But to me, at the time, I was like, damn, that would have been the movie that would open so many of doors for my career back then. So that was one role I was sad about.
Michael?
Well, there's one role that I'm gonna leapfrog over the little landmines that couldn't. Well, there was this role called In Too Deep. That
Wow, the
yeah.
old school and too deep?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, man. Yes, sir. The writers and sometimes the writers and the producers will have a completely different ideas. Well, the writers and the producer that wrote it was really pulling for me because one of the things is like the character had to be in between a bunch of different worlds, right? Which was really me to a T.
Right.
Like this guy that could be innocent, but then he's infiltrates this Jamaican posse thing, and he's street, and so I had these worlds, but brother Omar, Omar got the role.
Isn't that funny?
Yeah, it's funny because it's like we're talking
Now
about.
I got the role I wanted. Omar got the role you wanted.
Yes, and Omar.
I might have to take them out.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah. So
Wow.
That is a coincidence, though, right?
yeah, that is hell of a coincidence. We never even put that together.
I know. That's so funny.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Listen, we want everyone to go check out Trouble Man, releasing in theaters Friday, August 1st. Again, Method Man, Orlando Jones, Gillian White, Mike Epps, Lala Anthony. You're going to want to see it. And even though they shot it here in Atlanta without me.
Next time.
Yes.
Listen, I'll take next time. What else is coming up after this? What's next?
Wow. We're going to be on the new season of Family Business.
Okay.
The both of us.
All right.
So you're going to see the Whites again.
Yep.
Yeah, we got that. I got a movie coming out in a few weeks after this one.
Okay.
Called Hostile Takeover.
Okay.
And that's another action comedy.
Okay.
That your boy's in.
Nice.
Yeah. So we
We
keeping
got a
it pushing
romantic
it.
comedy we're about to start.
Yep.
I have a Christmas movie coming out, action comedy I'm starring in, where I play a 9-month pregnant fugitive on the run. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah.
And I just did a very dope episode of Criminal Minds Evolution.
Okay.
That I'm really can't wait for people to see.
Listen, the Whites is working.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Whites is working. Listen, I appreciate y'all coming in this morning. Great to see you both.
You too, man.
Continued success to both of you. And everyone, please go check out Trouble Man in theaters this Friday, August 1st. Go take a friend. Y'all go check it out. I'm sure you're going to laugh and somebody going to get kicked in the face while you're sitting.
Oh yeah.
It's going to happen. Y'all don't go too far. And we'll be back with more Big Tigger Morning Show with Jazzy McBee on the People Station V-103. So if the Whites wasn't working, which you definitely are, Gillian, what would you be doing? I know you said you played basketball with that.
No, actually, because back in my day, there was no WNBA, so I didn't
Okay.
have that option. But honestly, I wanted to be an FBI agent or marine biologist. I know that's so
That is
random, but that's what I wanted to be.
Okay, I scuba dive, so I get the marine
Yeah,
biologist.
I was like marine biologist or FBI agent. Like, it was those two, and I went a completely
Would
opposite
arrest
direction.
people or pet fish.
Exactly, exactly.
Michael, what would you be doing?
Probably what I was doing before I was an actor, which was a school teacher.
Shut up.
Yeah, man. I was Mr. White. I taught 6th, 7th, and 8th grade EMD, which is kind of it stands for emotionally disturbed, but
Okay.
it's special ed basically.
Right.
And it was kids that were very much like me. I've been on my own since I was 14. And I have stories that could be movies, basically.
Okay.
Which is one of the reasons why I continue to be the happiest person I know.
Okay.
Is because I know where I started, right? And I know, there's a lot of drama that I went through. And so I really identified with the kids. And, I kind of fell into it kind of by accident. But it's something I still have never left because no matter where I am, I touch down doing a movie anywhere. On my days off, I go straight to the community. I go straight to schools. I go to the boys clubs, girls, everything. Because I really feel like, in a way, that's my real job.
Okay.
Yeah, so, the acting and stuff, that puts me in these rooms where I can influence kids the way I was influenced. I was luckily saved.
Absolutely. Yeah. Michael John, Gillian White is here. Do you suffer PTSD anytime you hear anybody go, Marcus?
Oh, my God, everywhere we go.
Oh, yeah, and people think it's so clever. They think it's so clever.
God.
Like, I'm like, oh, my God, you mean from what did I get?
Wow.
Oh my God! That's never happened. That has never happened. But now it's because of
the
family business. It's starting to become Vegas.
Wow.
People are yelling out Vegas. I had one of those careers that people just yell, Spawn, Black Dynamite,
Yep.
Boom, depending on where I am.
All the time.
So it's just
All
like,
the
it
time.
confuses other people and scares them because other people may not know, why did he just call that guy Bone?
Right.
And so, but yeah, Marcus, and I think, I don't want to let the cat out of the bag, there might be a time where Marcus is going to take over again.
Oh, I'm here for it.
Little whispers.
I'm here for it.
You might be hearing that somebody yell Marcus again.
Hey, man.
In the near future.
Okay, I am
It's a
here for
possibility.
it.
It's a good
I'm here for
possibility.
it.
That.